across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Dada. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give it to Dada. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drop.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Dobbins. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Hicks. In trouble, and down he goes. Andrew Billing gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. That's taken at about the 14. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Now he's free at the 35. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. And Zach Allen there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll try to run this one in.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Run it up. Swift trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
24-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Kill! Hold on a sec. Ready? Ready? Get ahead!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. He is all the way inside the 15. But hold everything. There is a marker down.
Hold on a sec.
2nd down. Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing. Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Points have proven to be hard to come by at this point, Mike. So I think after that field goal, the opportunity to just tie this game 3 apiece after a low-scoring first half. Can you go in, make some adjustments, both teams really, on offense, and come out and try to have more success here in the second half?
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He gets this complete to Burden. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On my set.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On my set.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
motion is Ingram. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. 14 on the pickup. First down, Broncos.
14 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
A run with Dobbins. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The stop made
Here we
by
go.
Andrew Billings.
3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hold my set. Ready. Ready.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. He's to the 15. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On incentives for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bears move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Broncos 3. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's First and 10.
Oh,
To throw is Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal.
oh my son.
Back to throw is Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and
The Broncos
it's not going to be
will line
easy.
up for the
Ready.
2-point
Ready.
conversion.
Wait, hard.
Here's Nix to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Bears 17.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
What is up?
They're trying the left side with Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
What is it on?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is it on?
On the option, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. The logo. The logo.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.